Welcome back, everyone. This is Tyrant Direct with another episode of Dungeon Siege 2 Half Giants Only. So, in the last episode, we uh killed one of Valdis's dark wizards. We got in through the Garden of the Ancients, and we are now on our way to Snowbrook Haven. I am actually going to check the shop real quick. Uh to see they got two rainbow trinkets. Perfect. We might as well also check to see if she has any other rings that are enchantable. No, but she has an enchantable Great Talisman. But we do have a better talisman anyways. So we're not gonna go for that. Let me go and check the other stuff in the shop. Uh, Nothing really good. Okay. I'll make sure everybody's topped up on potions. All right, we are good on potions. I should just sell. Oh, wait, was that an enchantable ring? Yeah, that was an enchantable ring. So we're gonna go put that over there. All right. Let's go put the ring in here with the other rainbow trinkets. I know that once we find prismatic baubles, the prismatic baubles are going to be our best stuff for magic item find. But we don't start finding those until we have hit level 40. So we are now back in Snowbrook Valley. We are going to be going on our way to rescue the resistance that the princess has given us a route to. Alright. We have some undead as unites still here. So there is a chance that we can still find an archer hero. So we're going to be on the lookout. Just because if we get an archer hero, we do have to use the Doctor Life code to get around them if we can't get around them normally. Oh boy, they're all going in for those fights. Come on, boys, put your back into it. Let's go back over here. All right, we have another a barbarian. All right, stop running away from me. The Varfs are just overly tanky. Okay, I was using a power. Thank you. All Let him run, clear out the rest of the Kurgan. Oh, there goes Sartan leveling up. And now he has the level 10 toughness. We are nearly there to our level 8 smite. After we get hit up level 8 smite, I am going to put more. I'm going to max out overburden and then max out smite. And then I'm going to go into alacrity because alacrity increases our melee attack speed, which is going to be really good for us. Oh, Crusher Hammer recipe. Uh, huh. What? I don't remember the stats on that one. I have all the recipes pulled up right over here on my phone. Uh, oh. Okay, we might actually go into that. And though it is meant for Fist of Stone, it would still be really good for us. And we finally find Laura Fall's boots, which are worse than the boots we have right now. So we're actually going to put that in our collector stash. And I am actually going to make this weapon, the Crusher recipe. I don't know for it does give Fist of Stone uh bonuses, but it is does a lot more damage than what we have right now. Yes. And with the fights that are coming up, getting that bonus damage doesn't sound too bad. Now, there is another weapon that we could get later on, but it requires us to have melee 50. While the Crusher just requires. Oh, wait, it requires melee 27, nature magic 20. Never mind. I was actually about to go and start grabbing the stuff to make it, but we need nature magic 20. And now that I'm seeing that, I am like, no, I can't actually use that. It would be great because it does have a 47 to 78 damage, which is way more than our current 34 to 56. But it does require us to have nature magic, and I don't think I'm gonna go Fist of Stone with my main character just yet. I want to say because for Fist of Stone you require nature magic, and I personally say the best time to level up your nature magic to go Fist of Stone if you're not doing it for tank or if you don't plan on going it straight away will be once we hit Broken World because we'll be in our 40s. And because we'll be in our 40s, the the EXP that the lower level skill gets is increased by a drastic amount, making it that our nature magic would level up pretty quickly. But by the time we actually get up to that point, there wouldn't be a point to using that. So, as much as I would love to use that hammer, we're going to actually have to skip out on it. When we go do our dwarf run, that will be a different story because the dwarves automatically start with a perk in the Fist of Stone skill tree because they're very much suited for going into it. So when we do the dwarf only run, that's when I will go and do that. Again, we are though going to bring these half giants to the highest difficulty setting slowly throughout the stream. There'll be some changes from playing it from other parts. For example, we won't be doing the whole grinding area in the beginning of the game like we did before. There won't be the tutorial to do. Okay, stop running. Thank you. All right, all right, here's one of the avalanchers. Let's go break the rest of these barrels. And there's no more. Okay. So we're going to clear out this little area here real quick. Now, one of the things I do plan on doing is even though we can't use any of the other characters for fighting because we have our full party now and we are only using half giants to actually attack, there is the Risa that we can pick up in Broken World. She is not a half giant, but what we're going to do is we're going to pick her up, recruit her, go back into the base game, and we are going to use her to use Aaron's staff to break him out. Oh, hello there. I actually was not expecting a elite to be in here. Mm. Right? Mm. Let's pull them away from the rest of the herd. And we're gonna go into rampage. Alright. And there's our incantation shrine that we do need for doing the last reliquary for Aaron's staff. So once we have Aaron's staff completed, there is another part to the mission, kind of, that is pretty much you break Aaron out of his jail cell, and now you have to go and hunt him down. We also do want to do that because Aaron, when you kill him, you get 2 skill points to use. And we do not want to miss out on the skill points because that will help out our build more. Even though our build is pretty solid already. We're going to go 2 more points into fortitude. As for another point into smite. So once we hit level 8 smite, we'll have 31% chance of stunning enemies. So that is going to be very important later on. Because the more that we can stun enemies, the better. gonna go with that here. Kill the lonely Kurgan. Oh, where? There it is. It's a little bit hidden. All right, well, here we are. We're gonna talk to the guardian of the staff. He says the same thing as all the rest of the spirits. So now we have everything for that. The next time we go back into town will be when I go and complete that part of the quest. Let's spread out these potions because I have so many on me. I don't know why. All right. Uh, we haven't been picking up too many items, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do know that it will pick up later on, as it has before whenever we start a stream. At the beginning, we don't see many items, but then later on, we just start getting flooded with them. It's like the extra magic item find has to wake up. Hasn't had its coffee yet. Alright, go this way. We have more Varfs to take care of. We do have a very long trek ahead of us. Oh, that guy wasn't dead. Alright, there are some breakables over here. Don't mind if I do. The bridge is destroyed, so we have to take a longer way around. And it is a pretty long route that we are going to be taking. I think this is like one of the longest treks to the next part of the main story. Besides, of course, Zeramoth's horns, which is the last area. It is pretty much like a gauntlet of non-stop fighting. Get back here. Don't run. Alright. So I'm really curious why Sartan's just taking so much damage when he's nearly on par with us. He has nearly the same amount of defense as me, yet he's still taking the most damage. All right, so this is where we have a choice, sort of. There is a bunch of routes. Well, there's two routes through this area. Wow, the Grange flies are actually about to do Sartan in. So there are two routes that we can take. There is the overground, above ground route, and then the underground route. Now, I personally normally will take the overground and then go underground. Also gonna go and unlock this, guess you could call it a little bit of a shortcut. There we go. Thank you. Mm. All right. Let's go into here. There is always an elite over here. All right. I have a bunch of barrels in here to break. Um, oh, no, they are above ground. Well, we don't actually have to take this part. So we're gonna go back. Alright. Okay, we found some gauntlets. Uh, I am going to guess it's the Lorifels gauntlets. Oh no, it's Frostheim's grip. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Wait, actually, hold up. That. Oh wait, it just straight up gave us plus 12 to damage, strength from that. All right, so Sartan can have these. That'll boost his damage, and now our damage is boosted even more. We get we have plus 2 to smite. So now we have, yeah, we're just gonna have more chances of smiting, which is good. Uh, if only it was the sword though, because the sword would have been great, but the gauntlets are also just as good. All right, so we're gonna go up to here. And if I remember correctly, this is the entrance to the underground route. So we're gonna take the underground route. It will skip a waypoint on us, but what we might as well do to get Sartan up to snuff on our level is we can go through the underground route and then come back through the above ground route to get Sartan some EXP. We'll also get more loot, and we'll just be very well off from that. Hmm. Unless this isn't that route. Hmm. Oh gosh, the Asianites are green. No, I'm not picking up any more large health potions. I'm kind of tired of picking up health potions because we have so many. All right. So the Frostheim's uh bonus damage to ice isn't too helpful right now, but later on it will be good for us because there'll be a bunch of enemies that are weak to ice. They won't have resistance to it as well as they're have more resistance towards fire damage. And I think uh forgot which one it was. So now that I'm looking at this, this is not the I don't think this is the underground route at all, which is okay. But it is pretty long. No, this is the underground route. It's just that I normally go through it up over here in this location. Yeah, this is the normal location I go through. Okay. All right, yeah, because there's the waypoint that I was referring to that we can get. All right, let's rampage over here. All right, let's see. You have a bunch of stuff to give off to Flare. All right, I'm gonna probably start having to sell health potions, which I don't mind having to do. Oh wait, no, we don't have to. Just pass it on to Sartan. There we go. Hmm. Uh, Oh dear lord, why is there so many of you? Leave Sartan alone. Jeez, everybody wants to kill Sartan. What did Sartan ever do? I mean, besides being Sartan. Hmm. And got a rare chakram, another rare throwing item that we don't need. No, why are you running? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother chasing you. Yeah, that's right. Get back over here. And it still runs. Okay. Uh, Sartan's taking a hefty amount of damage. We can finally go and kill this archer. Finally. Alright, we're gonna go around this way. I'm gonna go rampage, staring care to Grange flies. We definitely need to find some better weapons, which that recipe would have been good for. But I do know that later on we can get the was it the Fire Kings set? Which the Fire King set is a set that I think we can start finding once we hit in the 40s. And it is I want to say one of the best sets for two-handed. All right, Sartan is starting to level up his smite more now. So now he should be able to help stun lock enemies more. And there's the Avalancher goes teleporting again. Mm. We are going to clear out all these guys and go up here because there's some chests and breakables. All right, let's continue forward. Go straight into Rampage because it's just range flies. They have very low HP. So the game kind of expects us to have a more balanced out team with a combat mage and nature mage. So we do have the problem that there's going to be a lot of bloated HP pools that we ourselves can't properly take care of easily. But that is fine because again, we are over leveled, which is good. The only downside is that yes, we are mainly using melee weapons. All of those enemies, and none of them dropped a single item. All right, Wolfar, what's going on here? Like you have the best magic item find possible right now, for now, besides, crafting a bunch of enchantables. So what's going on here, bud? Like you have 20, 42, 52, 57, 72. You have 72 magic item find. Mhm. What's going on here, bud? Got something to say? Like you're nearly at 100% magic item find, and we're still struggling to find good items. Mhm. And one of my previous runs, I literally found a really good two-handed weapon with only, what was it, 5% magic item find? Oh, okay, that was a bit glitchy on the graphics. Oh, there's something over there. We are quickly approaching the area where we can exit the caves. And I'm really happy we have yet to run into a archer hero. So that tells me there were only the two archer heroes that we've ever run into, which is good. One back at the Asianite Desert, and then the other one at that one tomb. So I am going to say we have gotten pretty lucky, and I hope our luck continues in that regard. All right, so yeah, there's big old buddy there. Mm. Fred is great dagger at Flare too. Flare's inventory is finally getting full for one page, but I do believe normally by now we would have the second page already started. So this is the end of the cave, and we are nearby another waypoint, as we've already ditched one waypoint, but now we're gonna have another one. So we're gonna grab the other waypoint, and we will head backwards for the other one. Then we'll use that waypoint to come back to this one. This is a very sketchy bridge. And there's two Varfs guarding it. Oh, three Varfs. Oh, one of each kind. That's fine by me. Well, unless they're gonna attack Sartan, then that's not fine by me. Gonna go right over here, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So we're gonna go backwards towards the overway point that we saw earlier. This is for loot, EXP, and gold. Now, Dungeon Siege 2 is a bit of a linear game, but that is fine because back in the day they couldn't really do too open world, and that's kind of what brings it a jewel about it. Oh, we got a unique gold ring. Hey, that's another adventurer's ring. So we're going to boost our magic item find again. We can actually sell that one. So now that brings it up to 20, 35, 55, 75 magic item find. No, 77 magic item find. What am I saying? That's actually really good. We're getting closer to the magic item find I do want of 100. Just because 100 magic item find will double our chances completely. There is a way to get a much better magic item find. It requires enchanting, and it requires us to get the prismatic bauble, as the prismatic bauble gives, if I remember correctly, like 10 or 15% magic item find, and it is the largest amount that you can get with enchantable rings and amulet with it, with 6 of them each. So it would be, if it was 10%, that'd be 60% on each ring, giving you a total of 240. And with the amulet, making it a total of 300% magic item find. And that is really good. No, not just really good, it is overly good. The only downside is you're not really getting much bonus stats off of it because you're just going straight magic item find. So we're putting that last point to smite. So now our staggering blow is way better. It has a 4.5 meters. The stun lasts for 10 seconds, and it now does 1200% of our damage to enemies. So we're going to be boosting, like I said, our overbear, then our smite, then we're going to go down into alacrity. And after that, I think we'll just go into critical strike, getting that up to 20 plus 20, just because critical strike does increase our damage. And with alacrity up, we'll be doing a lot of fast attacks. So we now have our fortitude up to 10 on Lofar. So now he is. Wow, actually, he does not have the most HP. I do. Okay. But that's also because I have other rings besides magic item find stuff. If we find another one of these adventurers rings, we can replace the Zaria's seal, just because Zaria's seal would be outclassed by the adventurer's ring. Because not only does the adventurer's ring give you plus 10 magic item find, it gives you a lot of more armor, it gives you more damage. So overall, it is really good item with the bonus of increasing your magic item find. Alright, there's not actually much enemies up here this time around, which is pretty weird, but that's fine. That means we have a easy time going through this and going back to where we were. All right, and there we go. There's the damage. All right, so we are at this waypoint. This is where we wanted to be. So we are going to go back to the southern face of the Snowbrook Mountains. All right. Let's continue forward. We should start running into Morden soon. I said follow, 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 not rampage. I think we should head back to town soon. We'll head back to town once once I hit the next waypoint, which shouldn't take too long. Look at Flare. You're getting so full for once. I take out the Kurgan. Oh, or we could just take them all out in one go. All right, there's just a bunch of these Grange flies. I'm gonna go after the Kurgan itself. All right, what are you going after? You're going after Flare. Leave Flare alone. Bullies, I swear. Oh, well, I guess I'm playing Flare for a little bit. All right. We didn't really pick up much over there. But now we can see we have are fighting Morden. And Morden we know how to fight. So these Morden have a thing where they say protect leader. So later on, we'll see them with like little leaders in their groups. And if we attack those leaders, they'll just be like, hey, 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 stop that. Which I just realized we have a bunch of magic items for Flare to eat. So Flare's not as full as we thought Flare would be. But again, that's fine. Because we are about to Flare is about to hit max maturity, which I can't wait for because then we can finally tell well, Flare will finally have her emanation, and her emanating ability breaks crates, barrels, and whatnot just by being around her. And on top of that, she Alright. Everybody follow up. Kill this guy first. Uh, it will just help us out because now I won't have to click over to the barrels and whatnot to go and break them. Instead, I can just walk up to them and they'll just break automatically. How much gold are we at? We're at 64,000 gold. We're nearly there to the nice number. Alright, there's an avalancher over here who did not somehow notice us before. Oops. Who are you going after? I'm literally attacking you. No self-preservation at all. Oh. Alright. We have another brain to kill. Surprisingly, the snow Snowgurgen are still blue. Hmm. I know we're coming up to a cutscene soon. What was up with that? Morden, was he breakdancing or something? Yeah. Normally, when you get farther in an act, you're supposed to get more items and whatnot. You know? Alright, we did pick up another mace. So that's gonna get fed to Flare right away. As well, we're picking up a lot of mana potions. Oh. Here you go, Flare. Have that mace. You're nearly there. You're nearly halfway there. Actually, at this point, I might as well just buy weapons to feed a Flare. But I should definitely go for the Act 1 items because they're cheaper. Yeah, I guess I might as well do that. Once we hit up the next waypoint, for we'll go back down to Act 1, buy stuff from their shop. Because I don't think it'll take too much right now to go and get Flare up there. And the next waypoint is coming up very soon. Hello there. Oh, that was. Oh, that was a staff. All I knew was that I saw long stick and I was like, oh, it's probably a melee weapon. It's probably a two-hander. And I was right, it was a two-handed weapon, but wrong type of two-handed weapon. We want melee. Could you not run away, please? Thank you. I don't want to be chasing you down. Just kill the stun guy. I don't really need more health for mana potions. We're at that point where we're getting too many of them and it is kind of getting annoying. They don't sell for much. I mean, I appreciate the health potions because that means we don't have to constantly keep rebuying them, but this is a bit much. All right, there's the cutscene. Oh. So we need to enter. I mean, Lofar has a point. In this circumstance, the rebellion's just dead. Not rebellion, the resistance. They're just dead at this point. But I mean, we also have a point. We can fight like heroes. Or we could try fighting as if we're unstoppable. Kill off the Morden first since they're going to do the most damage. And we kill off the Grange Flies because they have like no HP. I was hoping that we would find by now the boots to the shadow set, but we have yet to do so. So once we hit up Act 3, I'm just straight up abandoning uh the shadow set in favor of Mace of Agaris and some more defensive options. So we'll go down by 20% on our magic item find. So we'll go down to what is it? We'll go down to 30, 45. No, not 45. That's 35. We'll go down to 57 magic item find, but we'll then pick up a set from the uh, we'll pick up a set that's in Act 3 that gives us more magic item find. Uh Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it will be enough. I want to say it gives like 40% magic item find once you have the full set. So actually, hold on, let me think of this through. So this goes 22. If we drop this and one of these, it would work. I'll have to look at it once we get it. I mean, we are doing really well even without the proper gear. But it's just getting to the point where it might just be better to get Lofar properly equipped, and getting the Mace of Agaris is a really good way. Now, if we get enough of the rainbow trinkets, we could actually offset that. Because right now we have three of them, four. So on one of these, that's already plus 20. If we get another two, or even a prismatic bobble, that would be really good. Actually, no, don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. See if you have what we want. No, they don't. But that's fine. There we go. We now have up to 83,000 gold. So that's actually a good pretty penny. Uh, Found another flame adorned ring, which would be good. Uh, if let's see, 3 to 5, that's 2 to 4. No, we have better stuff. But Sartan, on the other hand, he could utilize this better. So let's see, which ring is his worst ring? That one only gives +3 to strength. Okay. So we'll swap out this one. And as you can see, his damage does go up by a whopping 8 points. Now I'm gonna check to see if there's any better weapons for me. Let's see, 39 to 67. Uh, 37 to 62. I think this is the best one we can get. Yep, and it does in fact boost our damage by a good amount. Even though we are losing 12 strength, but that's fine. We are feed this to flare. Yeah, there we go. Flare went up by a lot. So we are going to go to Act 1 shop. We're not going to buy any rare items because those are the most expensive. We're just going to buy a bunch of the non-rare stuff. But this also does mean that we lose out on our power coming back faster. But that's fine because we can also pick up the fierce renewal, which will boost it up by which will make our powers come back faster. All right, so weapon shop. Go to flare over here. We'll buy this, 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 that. We are spending a lot of money. We're down to 50,000. All right, I barely gave anything. There's the dagger. See, this is only 4,000, and this is 10,000. And we have this for 57. All right, so we did spend a good amount. We're down to 33 gold, but 33,000, but that's perfectly fine. Flare is very close. So go back to Amon Lu. And we will take care of this. Oh, Rolling Strike does do a good amount of damage. It's just that right now, Lofar doesn't have the best damage capabilities. I just realized we could have just checked the shop at the other ingredient shop at Irulon. The shield is our key to victory, my guy. Um, yeah, but once the shield is repaired, it could probably easily cleave a Morden in two as well. Listen, Princess Eva is an eye candy, Sartan. Sartan, you're so full of yourself. No, no, I will not. I will not see. Because unfortunately, there will be no Eva ever. Oh, I gotta love Sartan. He's so full of himself. It's like all women crave Sartan. Oh, my woman definitely does not crave Sartan. I think keeping on Provoke might be a better idea on Lofar. Alright, we found a good amount of loot. Oh, here you go, Flare. Oh, I was so close. I think like the next item rare item that we find it will be enough to max out Flare. Hopefully we do find another rare. Oh wait, just gonna put all this onto Flare. We did find another melee weapon. And we do have a rare. So let's feed a rare to Flare. And now we have Flare's emanation ability. Ah, but it does not work on these. Great. Still gonna have to do some of the manual clicking ourselves. But we are. Okay, why are you running away from me, sir? Thank you. Stay still and take your lumps. Thank you. Now we're gonna go through the other side. We're actually gonna finish off grabbing all these display stands. All right, there's nothing in here. I'll remember that for next time. Uh, see, Flare just automatically breaks urns. Flare will also automatically open any treasure chest that is seen. And it's actually pretty funny because uh, if you guys remember from the time that we saw the Agenite ancestor guy. So the chest that he spawns right next to the Agenite relic, uh, if you have Flare there, before you even get to talk to him or even grab the artifact, she will have already opened the chest. So she will be opening an invisible chest. And it makes it completely hilarious because it's like, oh, he didn't even get to spawn it in and it's already open. Now, as you guys know, whenever there's incantation shrine, there is normally a spirit nearby. And that is very true even for this. Now, will we get to the spirit in time is the question. Probably shouldn't have dove a chant yet. Whoops. I think we'll get there in time. Yeah. Now, I do know there is a mimic in later on in one of these rooms. There we go. Talk to the spirit. Fear not. We will take care of the Morden. So over that way is another part of the quest line for the Nexus, which of course I'm not doing that quest. All right. Let's continue forward. We should be able to easily save the resistance. Well, try to. I already know how this all goes. All right, we are here. There's a lot of these armor stands around, so we'll be grabbing all of them because it's a guarantee item drop. It also means that we are going to have a lot more loot. Look at that. We already have a full inventory for my character. Let's see. Jeez. And we have so much health potions. Alright, I'm at that point where I'm going to just start dropping health potions. Wait, what does that say? Oh, +2 to devastation, whatnot. Wow. So glad we are a combat mage. We have so many health potions, not even funny. But again, this run does end if we can't out heal stuff, which even with health potions, we can't out heal everything. So having all these health potions does help, but at the same time, it is a bit annoying. Eh, But I could sell them. I probably should start selling them. But I do know we're gonna need all of them for this for the upcoming boss fight. And we're already back up to 36,000 gold. Which isn't much, but we are getting a lot of loot from here. Alright. And we are coming up to one the a very difficult fight. Actually, we have the difficult fight up next. So we have these rust guards to take on. The rust guards were those enemies that we saw in the beginning in the tutorial that were just devastating Valdis's troops. And they are no slouch, even though these are the smaller ones. They are still no slouch. On their own, by themselves, one at a time, they're pretty decent to fight. In a group, they're not fun. There we go. And that was one of the reasons I did put in a lot of thinking of doing the smite, because the smite ability was pretty much one of our only ways we were going to get through that. Because if you give them the chance to constantly hit you, they deal a lot of damage. We're going to destroy the null beasts first. Right, then we're going to take on the captain. There we go. Some more armor stands, so that's more guarantee items. All right. No, there was nothing over here. Take care of the mage. So with the Immortan, we later on we won't be taking care of the mage first, because the mages are always like their leader, and whoever attacks the mage is just going to be ganged up on by all of them, and that is not fun at all. All right, let's go for all of this back onto Flare. We're most likely going to have to go back to town early because we are getting so much. Even if it's enchantable or non-magical, we are getting a lot. As you can see, Flare is already nearly 2 pages full. And we are actually in luck because right here is the waypoint. So we will defeat this group, and then we are going to go take care of the loot that we have, sell it, and now we don't actually have to worry about feeding Flare at all. So now all items go into what we want. We're going to put into Overbear. As for you, you are putting into Reinforced Armor. So we can get this leveled up. All right, and we are going to go back to town, sell what we have. Hopefully, the ingredient shop has some more rainbow trinkets, or if not rainbow trinkets, prismatic baubles. No, what am I saying prismatic baubles for? They won't have prismatic baubles yet. All right, so that was yeah, we made back our goal, which is good. I'm gonna go check the Irulan ingredient shop. Hopefully, they have the last rainbow trinket that we need, because if so, I can go ahead and craft that ring for Lofar, and then we can get him a better weapon. As is, we can already do that, but I do want to have the 6 for it. No, he does not. So we'll just go for the 5 for now. And then I might as well see what we can also do. Yeah, let's go see what we can also do for on the ring. What do you have that can go onto ring that's a 1 slot? Uh, Fighter rings that gives fire res. That's 8 mana. That's lightning res. That's health. Uh, can't be put onto that. Can't be put on. Alright, so we have the choice of health or lightning res pretty much. Um, Actually, we do have the 1 fire res. So we'll do the 1 fire res. Put this ring in. We'll put in a little bit of fire res, and then all of this. That's 15, 20, 25. Enchants. All right, so this just straight up gives plus 20%, 25% magic item find, and plus 4 fire res, which does boost his fire resistance by a good amount. We're gonna give this to Sartan. It is plus 5 strength, so we'll swap it out for that, and we will sell that ring. So now we can get rid of these, but now we also have a 100% magic item find. So now we have double the normal chances of finding magic items. Back to Amon Lu. All right. And I will be right back again. All right, I am back. Let's go and save the resistance. All right, we're gonna go this way. Oops, wrong way. This way. I can see we are stunning him more often, which is preventing him from being able to do damage back. I'm not gonna bother picking up that health potion. We have so many. Actually, you know what? Might as well. I do know there's a big fight that is at the end of this. Go in here. There's a brick over here. As you can see, all of it is already opened up because of flare. I do want to get back up my power so that way I can swap over to the brutal strike because we do have the over 100% magic item find right now. So the chances of the mysterious creature showing up is much larger than normal. And I'm hoping that we can get it. All right, there's two more armor stands. Throw this to flare. I completely forgot to drop off the Loreful's boots again. That's fine. I don't think there was any enemies in here, so we are free to go to town on this mimic. Oh, okay. Still does a lot of damage. And it's a yellow. Okay. Oh, 35. Okay. I didn't get a chance to do it. All right. So there are the some war pedestals around. So we're gonna smack that one. All right. So we're gonna go through a lot of our the health potions with this. Only have it down to 7,000. And that was Lofar, our tank, that just went down. Lofar, don't get stuck on stuff. Alright, I'm very glad that we didn't sell any of those health potions yet, because the Mimic is going to prove us wrong that we do not have enough health potions, actually. Because we are going to have to play careful with it every time. We're going to have to wait for hey, Lofar, not Lofar, Sartan. Alright, going to go back in. Oof. And this is just something that we're going to have to deal with every time we run into a Mimic. Because Mimics just straight up deal a lot of damage, and there goes two of my party members. Okay. Mind you, there is also no way for us to actually boost their resistances to what the Mimic does naturally with abilities, because it straight up has death magic, and even the ability from the ranger that we went and get got doesn't help us. And this is, yeah, we have like 14% res against death magic. He has 12 and he has 16. So we don't have any really good death magic resistance. So this is just going to be a slog no matter what. And the Mimic has the best uh death magic in the game. Even a spell that you can't actually get yourself. So it has Impale, which does a lot of damage as an AoE. It has I don't know the other two attacks. I all I know for a fact is that it has Impale, which Impale is that big AoE spell that comes up from the ground as a bunch of spikes. We are actually nearly out of. We've already ran out on Sartan. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, Sartan's down a bit. All right. So next time we go in there, we should be good to go. But we are decimated on our health potions. And here I thought that we were good on health potions. I was like, oh, we're getting too many health potions. There it goes. And no, we do not get the mysterious creature to show up. That's fine. We are completely decimated on health potions besides my one character. So what we'll do is before we get up to the next big boss fight, we'll restock. But right now, I don't think we need a restock on health potions. Oh, actually, no, I do want to go restock because I just realized we are there's a side quest that we can do over here, which I completely forgot, and I need to go get back the Zeria statuette. So you know what? We might as well restock on health potions and go and grab the statuette because the so that it's for Liliana's sorrow. Her trade quest goes all the way up to the final act, like I said. And we are approaching the next steps to it. Where is it? There's the statuette. All right, we're also now level 30, so we can actually utilize some other stuff too. But first, let's go sell the items that we have, buy some potions, and then I might as well also upgrade Lofar. Yeah, I know I've done more than I know. Do. All right, we're back up to 45,000. We're just gonna upgrade Lofar's helmet as the weapon upgrade. It'll be a waste to buy it right now when we are literally going to be going to Act 3 and getting it one. Actually, no, we don't even want to upgrade his helmet because there's a better helmet in Act 3 that we're going to be able to get soon. So no, we'll save our money actually. I am going backwards. I do this every time when I go into that portal to over here. Always accidentally start going backwards. It has happened to me every time. So we didn't get question mark, question mark, question mark, or the mysterious creature to show up. So we are actually going to go forward. We're gonna unequip the brutal strikes, which the brutal strikes are the best way to murk the mysterious creature. I do prefer calling it mysterious creature because its name is just all question marks. Three of them to be exact. Break all the urns. Alright, here to see the fight. So we gotta go talk to that lady. We're also gonna have to clear all the enemies here. Rift Axe. Oh, it's that. Okay. I was like, Rift Axe. I don't think I've ever seen a Rift Axe before. Alright, so there are a bunch of breakables and stuff that we can get around here in the courtyard. So we're gonna do all of that before we even bother trying to talk to that lady. And there's also the person that we want to talk to inside of here. What you got on the table, guy? How about this? Yeah, I think I know somebody that will want that. Oh, there's some gold here that you dropped. I am Funda, and I have come to bring the Funda. These Morden don't even know what's coming for them. I just got through that very easily. What do you mean you're pinned? Probably not by much. I'm gonna break these urns before we go after these clasks. So we're gonna have to actually go through the keep instead of taking that elevator. I don't know what's stopping the elevator, but it's they don't let you use it until you've killed the enemies that are throwing the rocks. I'm just like, couldn't I have just taken the elevator? Like, seriously, I would love to just take the elevator. I don't know why this happens with my mouse where it just starts blinking in and out. It also only happens when I'm doing Dungeon Siege 2 with streaming. Alright, take these guys first before the mages, or else they'll just be like, oh, I must protect my. I was about to say, like, there's no more than Verse Soldier. Oh, he's right over here. These ones are mad at me. Oh, we have two more. Oof, bunch more clasks. These things just take up so much damage. But it is pretty funny seeing them constantly getting stunned and not being able to do anything. Gosh, it's so good to have a fully matured donkey. I feel like there should have been more than there, but there isn't. Alright, we are picking up too much stuff again. Oh boy. Flare is getting pretty full. Which is a good thing. I like seeing Flare being full on loot. Because that tells me I am getting a lot. Which also tells me that Lofar's magic item find is working. Get rid of those guys easily. So I'm pick it up. Alright. Let's put all this onto Flare. And now Flare has the visual effect of carrying a lot, which will get more and more the fuller her inventory gets. It's a unique thing that I'm very happy that they did. They're like, oh yeah, no, we're not gonna just do the pack meal normal. We're gonna make it actually has a visual effect that hey, you're putting a lot on your pack meal. Well, they died. Nothing I can do about that. Sartan is actually about to get another level up, which is good. Let's take care of the archer, as we do resist a lot of physical damage. Alright. Putting a point into smite. Alright, we're gonna clear out this area prematurely. Just because this is where one of our boss fights is going to be. And I like having a clear space to work with for boss fights. Let's go put all this on to flare. Okay, that's a decent amount. All right, let's go take care of this. They can't do anything to us. All right, we can now use the elevator. Now, I don't like this elevator at all because it really is wonky with the camera angles. All right, so let's talk to the commander. Oh, gotta make do with what you got. Uh, that's a great reward. So this fight is very easily done with just a bunch of AoE attacks. Another really bad area for camera angles. We're gonna go out here and clear out the other Morden. Oh, and she's just gonna stay over there. Okay. Uh, bad location because camera angles, but okay. Say hello to Talon. It would be my pleasure to kill a dragon. We're gonna do this actually with wonky mouse, but that's fine. Not wonky mouse, wonky, yeah, mouse cursor. Oh, oh gosh, no, no, we do not want this camera angle. Uh, low far is all the way in the back. Good. Okay, just pull the lever, and the wonky camera angles are gone. All right, so this fight is a bit of a nightmare. You will see very soon what I mean by that. So, Talon. He's going to constantly shoot fireballs, and he immediately disables the ballista. Really? So this is a bullet hell pretty much. We're gonna have to turn the ballista to actually face him and then shoot. Talon has a crap ton of HP. He can disable the ballista at any time. Like now. Gosh darn it. Where is he landing? He's landing over there, but we can't even do anything about that. Okay. Yes, we can. Fire, 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 fire. And now we should be having a cutscene. No, not this one. It's the next one that we get a cutscene. All right, where does he land? He's landing in the middle again. Works perfectly for us. We don't have to move the thing too much. There we go. He goes up, and now we get a cutscene. There we go. Welcome to the Dervlas. So now we do have to not only fight Talon, we also have to deal with the Dervlas. Alright, let's go and... Oh, he disabled the ballista. Okay. No, no, no. This button. Fire! Nope. Alright, so we're gonna get another volley of Dervlas. Hopefully he doesn't disable the... Oh, he did disable the ballista. Great. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Alright, let's ballista him. Take care of the Dervla. We don't really want to be in his with the fire at all, like ever. And we do want to take care of the Dervlas pretty quick. He did land, so we're gonna actually use his hatred of the Dervlas against him. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I should probably reset ballista. Alright, so this round we didn't get too many Dervlas. Oof, that fire is gonna hurt. And he immediately disabled the ballista on us. Great. There we go. Down goes the dragon. Now we have to complete killing all the Dervlas. Alright, we are going to want all of this equipped. And now it's time for a very sad thing to happen. But we really just only met these people. So I can't be too sad about this. No, they do not. No. Oh, I actually should have done these two abilities. Take care of the mage. The other mage decided he wanted to run. That's fine by me. Oh no, the resistance. It's completely dead. It's ruined. No. Not really. The resistance is right here. It is these three half giants and a donkey. Gonna go do this. Come on, player. Really? The treasure seeker recipe again? I'm very glad there's like two of these in here. Because now I can just break this open with Sartan. Boots. Hold up. Uh, that's not the right boots. If we had gotten the right boots, the shadow set boots, I could just use those boots and keep them with the helmet. All right, so we have a really difficult boss fight coming up. So we're gonna grab the Aegis. And we are going to open a portal over here. All right. Let's equip all of this. Make two somehow. Okay. Now it's time for the boss fight. So we want to keep him out from using his fire attacks, which he immediately did. Uh, just because his fire attacks are his hardest hitting attacks. All right, let's go back up. Do your melee attack. Stop spamming fire. Come on. Bro, he's not gonna stop. There we go. I rather you do melee. I rather melee. You can see how much damage Sartan's just taking from that. Oof. No, 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 no. Come on, let Sartan heal. Let Sartan heal. And he's not letting Sartan heal. Alright, so we have to be in here for it to have a chance of letting Sartan get back up. Oh, what did Sartan do to you? Bruh, he's not letting Sartan back up. We're just gonna have to go for this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm not getting back up either. Okay, we're gonna go into the portal and wait here for a little bit. Hopefully it stops. We're gonna go buy a bunch of health potions. And then I might as well also buy Lofar that the thing to start splitting for nature magic. Alright, Petra Strength Spirit. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start trying to get Lofar up as the Fist of Stone. Gonna sell all of this and then buy a bunch of health potions for Flare. Okay. This went bad from the word go. Hopefully they are back up now, and I can just spam health potions. That was one of the reasons I went and did that. Alright, we do have them nearly past half. But we gotta be careful because he's just spamming the fire attack. Can you do the melee attacks? Like, you have melee. I don't know why he's insisting on spamming the fire. He's just spamming that for no reason. Come the fuck on. It's like he's being like the mimic. There we go. Down. Seriously. And then we get two uniques, but they're not even useful to us. Jeez. All right. Act 2 is finally done. Don't fear for this world. I'm here. So, I think saving a world probably will cost a lot of money. How much are you willing to pay to save the world? I sure. True. You could give us more. I mean, money is always appreciated. All right, we have three lecterns here. They each give us chant dex, chant of strength, and then over here is the chant of intelligence. Thank you. I know I clicked it. All right, town of Calrafia. All right, and I'm gonna leave it off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. I do stream every day, and I will see you guys in the next episode.